Also with Tay, so
Oh, do you want to just get to it? Because I have the
yeah.
C4 versus Tate right here, and I watched it again this week as well. What do
Now,
you have to say
this is
about
what I
athletic
really wanted to say.
here?
Yeah, this is what I really wanted to say about Tay and athleticism. I didn't want to say anything good because I don't think he's out of shape. But my problem with him is he's slow. So when he goes against faster players, it he's not beat. He didn't beat C4 to a spot one time in the game. Like,
Correct.
or maybe he did once for his layup,
Yeah.
like a hand one. Yeah, that's it. He didn't beat, and defensively even, did you beat C4 there? So on these step backs, are you beating him there? Like, you gotta be already under him there, so that it makes him not really know how to balance himself. Like, he's just he's too slow.
So
Everything
you
else
you
about
really think C4 is definitely more athletic than Tay with like speed?
yes,
Because okay, it's interesting. Okay, I
he's
can
too
say
slow.
this.
That's what the game is about. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that because and Tay did cool defensively this game, but I will say C4 his drive was way too speedy and fast for Tay on some of those where C4 had multiple layups where he used his right hand on the left side. Those reaching
Yeah,
ones, those reaching lays, those were looking good.
those
Excuse
are
me.
nice.
Those were
That
nice. Yeah,
was just
C4 was way too trained. Like some of what helped Tay beat Mike Bruce is actually some of the stuff you could say C4 used to beat Tay. Obviously,
yeah,
Tay jumper was extremely wildly cold. Like Tay offensively, this was an F.
yeah, but some of it, like I think C4 still would have won even if Tay was faster than he ended up looking here on
Okay.
laterally and all that. But but because skill wise, C4 is better. But I do think that when the athleticism, when the quickness matches, Tay's defense would have looked way better because he is a very good defender.
He is.
Mhm. And he just didn't get to be powerful with that in this game against someone who's faster than him.
hmm That's a fact.
The layups were going on in the beginning. That's what confused uh Tay and made Tay like start to play back way more. But C4 said, "No, I can shoot too."
Yeah, right. Yeah, Tay didn't
That's
know how
crazy.
to handle it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
the way C4 shoots, you have to be all up on him. And if you're all up on him, he might blow by. Yeah, it's that same okey doke. It's the same mix up that we talk about. Where that is the mix up of 1v1 scoring right there. And one thing we also not talking about with it's not just Tay's offense was super cold, and Tay wasn't making good decisions with his steps, but C4's defense was overwhelming. C4
yeah,
C4 wasn't getting beat at all in like any way, man.
that's quickness.
Everything Tay did was difficult.
I think it was just all quickness. The defense C4 did, and Tay would then say, "Okay, if I can't beat him to the rim because he kept trying, if I can't beat him to the rim, then I'm gonna wait." Can you pull up the stats, bro?
The
Uh,
stats from the game? Oh, I don't know
yeah,
if he stats from the game.
because I don't know what Tay's jumper, how bad it was, but yeah, he kept trying to go to the rim. It wasn't working because he wasn't beating him there, and then he tries to shoot the threes, and nah, you're not a shooter like that.
So also with Tay, um, and C4's defense, C4 was disciplined too. Not just quick, but disciplined.
I want you guys to
So
go over this.
Okay, yeah,
with C4, Um, his feet were always planted where they need to be planted, and things like pump fakes and stuff. You know how Tay will do too many pump fakes. He's bound to do that. Tay couldn't catch C4 on those pump fakes to be able to get those super wide open floaters and things like that. He wasn't getting those super wide open runners. I
Yeah,
cannot find that
C4
Tay versus C4. I
C4
can't.
doesn't fly. Oh, my fault. You said
I said I can't find stats. Go ahead.
okay. I was gonna say C4 doesn't fly by on those pump fakes. Nah, he's there.
Yep, he's
Yeah, his
there.
feet are planted.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep. And he quickly realized like Tay is not a shooter today. He's not a he don't got that jumper to make me scared. But excuse me. Yeah, I'm glad Tay was able to win his game versus Malik Dunbar and win against um, Mike Bruce to be able to come back off of this loss because this loss was for real. This loss was
Yeah,
bad.
this was way back when Miles Bridges was there, right?
Yeah, this was the Miles Bridges Brandon Miller game. But
Yeah.
um, really, at the end of everything, after this game and plus the two games that Tay played in the season, all I'll say is just I think it just makes C4 look so much better, and it really does. I watched the C4 game.
Hmm.
I was really in shock. Like this dude is way too prepared, man. This is how he gets paid pro.